I know a mother who initially showed up with stories about an impossible teenage daughter. We have all seen him. Doesn't listen, resistant, defiant. This child wouldn't listen to anything mom said. Snotty attitude all the time, tone of voice, scowling face, taunting her siblings. You want to put him up for adoption. Mom got the parenting training primarily to learn some techniques for controlling her daughter's behavior. Heard this before? What can I do about my difficult child? Is there someone in your life, maybe a child, whose behavior you wish you could control? Well, you're not alone. I'm Greg Bear, and in this video, I'm going to teach you a better solution. So first, click the like, subscribe, and bell buttons, and you'll get more practical applications through videos like this one. So back to mom and the snotty kid. How little mom understood. It's never about a technique. There's no technique for raising a child or controlling a child. The more mom watched the training, the more she realized that she had been doing everything wrong. So she called me, crying, and said, "I'm worthless as a mother. I'm the one who screwed them up." And I said, "So true. You did cause their wounds, for sure. And yeah, your ex-husband had his own part in it, but blaming him for anything isn't going to do any good. But no, you're not worthless. You just need love and guidance yourself, just like your kids." We talked regularly for a couple of months, and she began to find real love from other mothers whose experience was similar in many ways to hers. She understood the principles up here, but she had a hard time being vulnerable and accepting that other people could really see her and love her unconditionally, that other adults could love and see her, the mom. But she didn't quit. She kept at it, feeling more loved steadily and gradually learning to love her kids. A few short months after beginning all of this, she texted me. She said, "This real love parenting thing is starting to work. Yesterday, there was such a mood shift in our home. I could feel it. My kids could feel it." Now, was everybody perfect? No, not even close. But I was loving the kids. Imagine that. Even while I gave them consequences for some of their choices. And because of that, they accepted the consequences without whining. Imagine that. I'm shaking my head over that. I would never have thought it would be possible for them to accept consequences without complaining. And they actually did it with a positive attitude. "Sheesh," she said. I said, parents are so afraid of the disapproval of their kids that they just enable them. The parents don't realize that unless there's teaching and order, consequences included, kids lose all respect for their parents. They have no gravity in their lives. They're just lost, and so they act out. Mom said everyone was cheerful throughout the afternoon and the evening yesterday. There was even hugging, which our family has never done before I took the training. Kids were sitting close to each other without complaining about something, without going, "You're touching me. You touched me first." That game that we've all seen. And I said, "It's all you, honey. The mother, you feel more loved. You trusted some people with the truth about yourself. You trusted them to love you. That is the key, your faith." She said, "Well, I know I'm still parenting imperfectly, but we had a beautiful day. And that gives me hope that our home could be like this more, maybe even eventually most of the time." And I said, what you can do once, these moments, these beautiful days are important because now you know that what you can do once, you can do twice. Pretty happy thought. It gives you confidence to keep doing what you've been doing. End quote. Mom kept going. She said, "I've implemented one-on-one time with my kids each evening as part of our bedtime routine. I climb into bed with them and hold them for like 5 minutes. I hold them close and we talk about whatever they want. The first night, it was hysterical to watch my 15, 13, and 12-year-olds who at first were so stiff and confused and weirded out by what I was doing." Well, yeah, of course, it was all new to them. You were being your real self, and that was new to them. Shows you how you've been hiding your real self all this time. But what a happy surprise. Mom says, but now they jump into my bed every night. They don't wait for me to climb in their bed. They jump into mine. Can you believe that? She says, I have a 15-year-old that jumps in my bed to snuggle with me every night. This is in all caps. Amazing. And it's making a huge difference. I'm so glad I got to experience that magic, feeling loved with you and other people in person and by video calls. And can I now help my kids to experience that? That is so cool, she says. I said, well, who knew that such a thing was possible? But you did it. You persisted with loving and teaching, and it's really closed the gap between you and the kids, and between the kids themselves. They can feel you. When you feel loved, you can really show up for them. Now notice that Mom originally came to me with the intolerable behaviors of one teenage girl. She wanted to fix that kid. Impossible kid. She had no idea how to manage the kid, who was in therapy, who had been suspended more than once by the school. Intractable. But Mom didn't even have to address those specific problem behaviors. She didn't address them, nor did I. It turns out, as we've discussed many times on videos and in blogs, that all problem behaviors are just different reactions to the same pain. Not feeling loved. When we love our kids, give them what they've wanted all along, and we heal the wounds that we have inflicted on them, all their reactions to the pain they feel, however different those reactions might appear, tend to disappear. We can all learn to do this. Learn to love your kids. Learn how to love your kids at reallove.com. Learn how to share that love. Learn how to teach them and guide them, sometimes with consequences. As you do that, you help them heal. You heal your kids. You eliminate the pain in their lives, and their reactive behaviors evaporate. It's all kind of mind-blowing.